Where do you think you get that sense of being able to, you know, not only like think of funny things to tweet, but then also figure out how to say them in such a way that they do incredibly well on there? Because I have a million followers and I have a hard time thinking this shit. Like, it's easy to just write whatever you're thinking. It's another thing to take that thought and wrap it in such a way and shape it to the point where people want to retweet it. Like, that's a very specific skill.
So, like, nowadays, you know, like, Elon bought the app, all this other shit.
Yeah, right now it's a war zone. It's great for people like you that want to make offensive jokes on there, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, so right now, like, the easiest thing to do, like, to really ease yourself, because for me, I just have an internet brain. I'm not going to lie. So, it's, like, different. But it's, like, right now, quotes. You see a lot of quotes now. That's what's popping. Like, quotes is the easiest shit ever. Well, I mean, just posting a meme is the easiest shit ever, but quotes are the easiest shit ever because someone said something. Now all you got to do is add on to it. So it's like someone says some shit, you just got to quote that shit and say whatever the you want.
Because a lot of times
it's different than just writing a tweet from scratch. Like that's
I'll see you with like 100,000 likes on a response, and sometimes it'll be the most obvious thing. It'll just be like a girl posting a picture and she'll have big ass feet. And you'll just quote tweet it and be like, bitch, you got big ass feet. Boom, 100,000 likes.
I know exactly which one you're talking about, too.
Is that a real one? I just made that up, but it might have been influenced by one that I had seen before.
This girl had big ass feet. I said, fee fi foam ass feet. Like, just big ass feet. That was literally like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it was real. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just quotes is just the easiest shit ever.
And the algorithm favors it a lot. And then if you respond to it and put more responses in the quotes or below it, then that a lot of times I think helps keep it going.
Yeah. I don't really do the replies no more because like nowadays I just tweet and go. Like I'm just on the go. But bro, like I still miss old Twitter though because I like at the end of the day, to me, word tweets are the best tweets. Like it's what makes Twitter Twitter. Like words, like every other app, you're on TikTok, it's a video.
Yeah.
You're on Instagram, it's a picture or a video.
Something special about just like a 5-word tweet that goes viral.
But unfortunately, like I with Elon Musk, all the old Twitter staff, I really hope they're struggling to eat because it was just on dick for years for no reason. But Elon Musk, I haven't been suspended yet, so I fuck with him. But he changed the algorithm and word tweets aren't favored. Like, bro, tweets, like word tweets are what separates Twitter from everybody else. You can really just hop on there and just read shit. You don't have to see anything. You can just read it, but it's not favored in the algorithm no more. I've noticed a lot of people like that notice shit. Like anyone that has a lot of followers, they don't do word tweets as much. I still do it because at the end of the day, it's the best tweets to me. But a lot of people don't do it because you're not gonna go viral as often. It's like a hit or miss. You could tweet the funniest shit ever, and it's a word tweet. It just doesn't hit the algorithm.
But sometimes you'll see people going super viral with like a really long tweet that just has a load of information or like a thread of multiple tweets in a row, which is like another brand.
Twitter's to me, it's still like the best app. There's so much information on there. There's just everything's on there.
If you want to know what's going on in the moment, it's the only app because it's like during the fucking protests and the riots and shit in 2020, it's like you go on TikTok, you're going to see some girl dancing from fucking 2 weeks ago. You know, you go on Instagram, it's like it's too curated. It's everybody that you know and what they're up to and shit. But Twitter, you actually feel like you can see what's happening as it's happening, or like during a fucking UFC fight. What are you going to look at? You go to Twitter because you know you're going to see everybody you know talking about that shit in real time.
Like at max is 2 days like that you're gonna see old, unless someone just retweets an old tweet. But it's literally everything was today from yesterday or 2 days ago. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How many hours a day do you think you're on Twitter?
So like at my peak was obviously COVID. So I would say right now I'm not on Twitter that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if you notice, like if anyone has noticed, I don't be on Twitter as much. I still be tweeting a lot, but I would say on average, on a like if I'm really like let's say it's a good week, right? Average would be 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
Like swear to God. But at my peak was COVID. I was dead ass on there all day, bro. Shit crazy. And I remember because I got suspended hella times. When I got suspended during COVID, I would be like, bro, like no notifications coming in, no nothing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck do I do now? Because like, you know, like bro, like it was just boring as fuck without it. I'm like, damn. But I always gave myself that little break because whenever I was on Twitter, I was literally on there every day, like just tweeting. So it's like. But I don't know. Like at first I was doing it for the love of the game and I still do it. But you saw that the new payouts and shit, right? Like people getting paid and shit now. That shit is ass, by the way. Like I've been telling people, like if you want to get on Twitter, to get to that point, you're going to have to do it for the love of the game. You can't do it for money because the money will come when you're big. When I was first doing it, it wasn't for the money. But bro, the payouts are just dog shit.
How
bro.
bad is it? Like,
So
because you get a lot of fucking views.
Bro, let me show you how bad it is, right? So off one quote, like if someone pays me for a promo and I do a quote, off that one tweet, because these X payouts, the Twitter payouts, they come out every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. You get it every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of accumulating your views and getting your money up, I make that off, like I'll make more off one person buying a quote tweet. So it's like, I always got promos. That's how I always made money on Twitter. And like, that's still the main way I make money on Twitter, not the payouts. Like those payouts aren't shit. Like,
what do you make? Like $1,000 a month, a couple thousand?
Oh yeah, a couple thousand like off the payouts. Like that's it. Like
Right.
that shit is not it. Like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Couple extra rack. Like you know what I'm saying? You can
It's
have
cool,
a
but
little-
you're also one of the most viral people on the platform.
And you know
So
what's
think
crazy?
about how it is for everybody else.
I'm saying like I could only imagine like bro, 2 of my friends that are actually big on Twitter like that do the same shit as me, they don't even get paid because the other person, I don't know what it is with them, but the other person, like the other person, he put the wrong country and you can't fix it. So like they go super viral every single day. They have not made a penny.
Oh, wow.
So it's like they literally do it for the love of the game, bro. Like I respect that, I guess.
Damn, yeah.
They're missing out on.
I still haven't signed up for that shit.
Yeah, and you know Ian Miles Chung or not?
Yeah, but I remember him posting him getting like 10 grand in like a week.
So people like him actually make the most off these payouts or whatever.
Why?
Because first off, they spam tweet. So like they're just accumulating like me.
Yeah.
Like I'll tweet every hour or couple hours. So like I'm actually I don't tweet as much as people think I tweet. Like some
You
people
try to make each one count.
Yeah, like I remember back then I used to tweet every hour on the dot. Like as soon as I'll know when I was going to tweet. Nowadays I'm just on a whim. Like I'll just, you know what I'm saying? It was different back then. But for him, he spams a lot and he just has engagement baiting tweets. Like he makes people mad and all this. And another thing, the main thing, like this is what people have to understand. Anyone watching this, cursing actually fucks it up. That I think I would get paid more if I just didn't curse. Really? I'm pretty sure every tweet that I say nigga in, I just get $0 off that tweet. Like I can't like confirm it or nothing, but I'm pretty sure like, so with Ian Miles Chung, he's fucking spamming it. Like this is how you make money off payouts. Like listen, spam tweeting, engagement baiting, you have to actually interact with people. Y'all people be forgetting that you have to interact and you can't curse if you want to make maximum money. Like that's how you make the payouts. I'm pretty sure that's what really makes my payouts trash. I curse a lot.
Yeah.
And I just don't care.
Because brands, like advertisers, really don't want to be next to edgy content. Like anything about abortion or birth control, shit like that. Like they go so hard. And now they have algorithmic AI bots that basically like can detect if a website has shit about abortion on it. And then it just won't run any ads on that shit. So that content, to be a publisher, to run a website that does content about like abortion and war and shit, is just like a terrible business to be in because you're not gonna be able to make any fucking money off it.
And people also, they don't realize like they think you get paid off the views. Like you're getting paid off people scrolling the ads in your replies. You're not getting paid off how many views you get. You could get 10 million views, but if no one's checking the replies or if you have comments turned off, bro, you're not getting no money because it's all about people scrolling through your replies. That's how you make bread off the payouts,
which is so weird that he chose like this one part of the site to monetize. It's just the responses.
He knows what he's doing, bro. Otherwise, bro, I promise you, I would be sitting in fucking Dubai on a camel right now if he did what he was supposed to do with that payout shit. Like, this shit's ass.
That's
but
real.
like, people was asking me literally today. They're asking me, "Is it worth it? Is it worth it?" I just be honest with them. Like, you're gonna have to do it for the love of the game. Like until you have a couple 100,000 followers and you're making money off people like sponsoring you, you're not making no money off the payouts. Like don't go to Twitter and think you're gonna blow up and make bank off the payouts unless you're Ian Miles Chung. Like I don't know, like that guy, you just I don't know, bro.
I mean, it is crazy because if you want to get responses, you just kind of have to like create conversations, and it doesn't matter if you really agree with what you're saying. Like even the other day, I saw my chick. She was going to a fucking party and she was wearing this dress that was like super fucking slutty looking. I'm like, watch this. I fucking film her walking towards the door in it, and I just post. I wrote, "Is this an appropriate outfit for my girl to wear out without me?" 80,000 likes because I asked a question that I already know what the fuck the average person's answer is going to be. And I know that everybody's going to take it as a chance to dunk on me and be like, she already fucked another dude on camera, so obviously it shouldn't matter, So it's like I'm setting myself up for it, but it works. And I got 10,000 followers or some shit that day.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Like, I don't know. And it's also funny too, because all these verified people, like me personally, I ain't gonna lie, like it's like I always had Twitter Blue, like before it's called Twitter Premium.
Me too, yeah.
I always had Blue. Like people think I bought it for the check. Nah, bro, I just always had it. Like I was actually verified before that shit was even a thing. But so I bought Twitter Blue and I just always had it. And then when the check shit came out, I was like, damn, like now people gonna think I bought it because of the check. But all the people that buy it and they're on replies, like they're trying to make money off the payouts.
Yeah,
who knows what living conditions people are in, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. So like, if you can make money, like you don't even like. Eventually, you get to the point with your Twitter account, people know your shit's gonna go viral. So you could say anything, it's gonna spawn with hundreds of comments, and it's like, damn, like there's always gonna be replies. Like you just gotta work for it. Like it just eventually comes.
But so they make money off their own responses in the responses to your shit as well, or they're just trying to get followers?
It's both. Like I'm pretty sure you can make money. I think at first you can make money off your own replies, but after like they made some update and you don't quote me on it. I don't know. Like I haven't checked in a while because I don't care about the payouts, so I haven't done much research. But at first, I know for a fact you could get paid off your own replies to another person. But now I don't know.
But so what's it like for you being young as fuck, getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers and shit like that, and then meanwhile, like most of the people who look at the account don't even know what you look like, right? Like, did you ever have to do a face reveal, or were you always kind of putting it out there?
So with Instagram, when I hit that 10K milestone, I did my little face reveal. Like I didn't have a other personal Instagram account that they knew of. And when I started Twitter, for a little bit, no one knew what literally nobody, right? Like there was some people that knew it, but I never hit it. I just never posted. Like I had no reason, bro. I had no drip, no bands yet. Like I'm not going to, like I could post a selfie or whatever, but it's like, you know, I'm not gonna do all that right now. So eventually, as time went on, bro, like people started recognizing me. Like even now, like obviously right now I'm the biggest I've ever been to date, but it's like kind of weird. Like right now, like bro, you could literally there will be some people like, you know who this is, and they'll show the account. They're like, oh wait, that's you. So they didn't know what I looked like, but they knew the account. And also, it's like in terms of Twitter, I'm one of like I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm the first or whatever. It's like I'm one of those people where it's like, all the other people that do the same shit as me, they don't really post themselves. They don't really go out. They're not like really, I don't know what to say, networking or whatever the fuck. They're just doing Twitter. And that's cool. Like you just focus on whatever. But it's like, so I'm kind of like navigating new realms